Hello there. This is a tutorial on how to install Minetest and get our mod working on it so that you can quickly and easily pick up where we left off. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and install Minetest. Big surprise, surprise there. We'll go ahead and go to download, portable, go ahead and extract it. There we go. And while that's extracting, we can start the next part. You'll want to get our mod source code. The easiest way to do that is to go to our Gitlab where we keep everything. And once you get here, there's two ways to get this source code. It's personal preference. The first way is pretty easy. You click download, you click zip, and now you've got it right here. And you can unzip it at your leisure. It's here. Download source code. There we go. Yeah, and you can wait. Why is it not appearing here? That is strange, for sure. Certainly. Okay, there it is. Not sure why that happened. Anyways, you can just extract it. Pretty easy. And we'll wait for that to be done as well. Or we're not waiting. Full steam ahead. The other way is using the command line, Gitbash, which you'll probably want to use if you are using Git for your version control. It makes it easy to push and pull and commit and do all those things from Windows. And to do that, what we want to do is first we need to install Gitbash. So we'll just go here, download for Windows. Well, wait, actually, I want the 64-bit version. Misclick. It was a misinput. Run the executable there. If the recording cut out for a moment, it was just asking me for admin permission. We can just go through here. Don't need to touch any of this. Don't need to touch any of this. Vim is nice. I like Vim. I think personally, I think it's the best. We want to select Let Git decide here. Just pick the recommended option here, and then you can really just make sure this one is selected. Well, it's personal preference. Any of them work, but I think you'll have the easiest time if you do this first option, Windows style, and then secondly, Unix style. And then the rest of these menus, you can just really click through, and it'll go ahead and install. And as soon as that is finished, we will continue. Almost there. There we go. We'll go ahead and launch the guy. Get rid of the advertisement here. And then we want to run in order to pull the source code from Git, you need to be able to authenticate yourself to Gitlab. And so for that, you need SSH keys. So we'll just type in SSH-keygen T. This argument is what sort of encryption algorithm you want to use. So you could change this around if you wanted, certainly. I'm just using this one. And then this is just a comment to attach to the key so you know what it's being used for. Go ahead and run that. Enter a file to save it in. I'm just going to save it as Minetest key. Oh, I've run this tutorial before, so here, I'll pick a different one. We'll say Minetest key 2. There we go. For passphrase, depending on how secure you want this to be, how worried you are about security, you can enter a passphrase. For the purposes of this tutorial, to save you some time, I'm not going to. And then you'll see the public and private keys are right here in your directory. So you'll just want to copy those. Minetest key 2. Make sure you copy the public one, not the private one. that would be a extremely large oopsie. Let's see here, pub clip. Typing it into the clip command will copy it to your keyboard. And then you want to go back to the GitLab page. Might need to full screen this here. Go up to your profile picture here, edit profile, SSH keys, add a new key. The value that you copied earlier, paste it here. Give it a title. I'm going to call mine Minetest4. Add key. There you go. And then it should be set. So now you'll want to go back to the GitLab page. There we are. Back to the GitLab page. Go over here to clone with SSH. It'll copy something to your keyboard. We can paste that into the terminal. Let's get this back. There we go. Paste that into the terminal and type in git clone before it. And you'll see it makes a directory for you to keep all these files in. And now they're all just right there, ready for you to use. Pretty easy. So now how you actually use these things. So the first thing you want to do is go over to, when all we used Minetest is just a portable installation, so it's not persistent across all users here. It's just in its own little directory in my downloads. And it's very self-contained. Go over here to the mods folder. That was not supposed to happen. Bring that back up. Okay. There we go. And then, oh, well, let's see here. We just want to grab all these directories here, all these mods. Go ahead and copy those. And then we'll go back into here, go into mods, paste them. Easy peasy. It's here, and then we should be set to boot the game. And all you need to do that, it's in the bin directory and run minetest.exe. Windows is going to freak out, but we know better than Windows, and Windows is stupid. So we will do it regardless. Right. So an issue we had, or something that really helps it be consistent for us that we found, is that if you make a world and load it without mods before you add mods to it, it's a little bit much to do base game plus mods all at once. So we'll just go ahead and create a world here, boot her up. Shouldn't take us very long. Lovely. Got a nice little forest looking thing here. Then we can exit out of the world, go to select mods, and here you can enable individual mods if you want. We wrote this one, Minetest 5G Simulator. Oops, almost called it the other mining game. I hope Mojang does not come here and sue me. These are two mods that we downloaded from online. There's a online database of popular mods for Minetest. So go ahead and save. The land ownership mod right here is not currently working at the moment, so I'm going to leave that one disabled on purpose. And then we can go ahead and start the game here. All right, so, and you can see our mod is printing out towers in the top left here. There is a little bit of introductory work that helps to make that you need before you can really do anything here. A really good idea would be to have all these commands be run automatically when you open the world. That would be a great place to improve on what we've built. So in order to fly or give yourself items through commands or something, you need special commands. So you need special permissions. So you just type in /grant single player all, and it'll give you those permissions. So now you can do stuff like, if you go here into keys, this box is very handy. I recommend enabling it. Now you can do stuff like fly. You can move faster by pushing J by default. And let's see here. Then you can do things like use FreeCam, which gives you like a bird's eye view of the situation. The main advantage of using this over just flying up normally, if you use your cam from here, you teleport back to where you were. So you can kind of give yourself a bit of a save state almost, a checkpoint to return to. To get the special blocks for this mod, you'll want to go to give me Minetest underscore 5G underscore single, my bad, simulator tower underscore base, and that will give you the initial, like the structure for it. And I'm actually going to go somewhere a little bit more open for this. Be a bit easier. Oh, that was not supposed to happen. Yeah, even when you're in creative mode, you can still take fall damage, which is rather annoying. Oh, and a quick tutorial on flying. Space is up, shift is down. So you can give yourself the other block. Temp and antenna. There you go. And so you got to place one or several of these down. Place a antenna on top of it. And then push I to open your inventory. And you are free to start placing down your mobs. I'm going to pick a white sheep right here. And you can spawn your little guy right there. So that's pretty neat. He is very ugly looking. I'm sorry, man. And then the feature of the tower is that the sheep has a radio collar that links to the tower. And as soon as the sheep wanders more than 10 blocks away from the tower, it should perish as these guys get further away. Oh, yeah, see, about right here. If they walk behind this, there he goes. He's dead. He's dead meat. No? Okay, well, you get the point. If they walk a certain distance away from the tower, there you go. Just happened on that guy. They die. And that's the basics. There is one bug. You'll notice if I use a spawn sheep item on a sheep, world crashes. That's something we still need to fix. But that's about everything. Thank you very much.